There are myths about many things, and that even includes your finances.
So today our money expert is here. We're going to talk about some financial advice myths that Bruce says you should ignore.
All right, Bruce. This is tough because you don't know who to trust sometimes when it comes to finances. You think someone's doing well, so you listen to something they say.
Yeah, that's a really good point. So people that have a lot of money, you think you should listen to them, but some people have a lot of money because they inherited it or because they won the lottery. But I think a lot of people look at someone like a Warren Buffett, and he's got, his success is obvious. But the thing is, your situation is not like Warren Buffett's. If he makes a mistake, if he makes a bad investment, it's not going to impact his lifestyle. He's not going to miss a meal or a mortgage payment, but it might impact you very, very differently.
So jumping onto the hot stock, that is a myth. Not a good idea.
Well, so often...
I just put all my money in Bitcoin. That's a bad idea?
Some of your money in Bitcoin maybe is not a bad idea. All of your money, I think, probably is a bad idea. Look, a lot of people make investments based on something they see on cable TV or something they read in some financial magazine. Two things. Number one, by the time you see it, it might already be high because they're reporting on the great rate of return it's had the last year or two. So you might be buying it high instead of low. But number two, is that a good fit for you? I had somebody tried to sell me an investment years ago over the phone before caller ID and whatnot, and it was an initial public offering, and they had their pitch down, and I said, wait a minute, how do you know this is a good investment for me? What do you know about me? And they went back into the pitch, and I said, but that makes no sense.
Yeah.
That'd be like me calling you up and saying, I have really cheap bags of dog food. How many bags do you want to buy? Well, if you don't have a dog, you don't want any dog food. Is the investment appropriate for you?
The next one is about debt, and this was one I believe for a long time, that all debt is bad to have.
And there's going to be disagreement on this among honorable people. All due respect to Dave Ramsey, who is way more famous than I am, he believes all debt is bad debt. But I think if you look at the cost of the debt and you say, if I had money that I could apply to the debt or invest, can I get a higher rate of return on the investment than the cost of the debt? And if you can, I would argue that's efficient debt. And I think of a mortgage. If you have a 4% mortgage and that interest is tax deductible, the net cost is about 3%. Can I invest and do better than 3% after tax? I think I can.
What about financial advisors? The myth that everybody's going to give you advice that's in your best interest?
It is true that good financial advisors add value, and people that use advisors do better than those that don't. But not all financial advisors are created equally. Some only have to meet what's called a suitability standard, which means they may sell you their own proprietary products. You want an advisor that has to live up to what's called the fiduciary standard. They work for you. They must give you their best possible advice.
Okay, good tips.
Thank you.
I like it. You can see Bruce right here on Mid-Morning every Tuesday and get more financial advice on his show, Your Money, on CCO Radio. Tune in Sunday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30.